Hi everyone, welcome to your second week of World War II. I just want to say how well you all did last week. You were amazing and I have to thank you for that. So some housekeeping, remember write down the highlighted sections in your Word document for your lesson notes. So your learning intention is to investigate Germany's 1939 invasion of Poland and investigate historical empathy through looking at primary sources. You'll be successful when you understand why Hitler invaded Poland, and you can understand the difference between empathy and sympathy through applying historical empathy to create a journal entry. Germany and Poland, 1939. September 1st, 1939, German forces bombard Poland on land and from air. Hitler wanted to regain lost territory due to the Treaty of Versailles and ultimately rule Poland. So remember how last week we looked at Lebensraum? It's that sort of same idea. He wanted to regain that territory lost due to the Treaty of Versailles. This invasion of Poland was a test for how Hitler wanted to wage war. It would become the Blitzkrieg, which means lightning warfare strategy. This became a really famous way of waging war. Hitler is very much known for Blitzkrieg. Blitzkrieg is categorized by extensive bombing early on to destroy the enemy's air capacity, railroads, communication lines, munitions dumps, followed by a massive land invasion with overwhelming numbers of troops, tanks, and artillery. Once the German troops had ploughed their way through, devastating a swath of territory, infantry moved in, picking off any remaining resistance. So as you can see, it was like a three-way form of battle, and that was why it was so successful. The Polish army made several severe strategic miscalculations early on. Although they had 1 million people, the Polish forces were severely under-equipped and attempted to take the Germans head-on with horse cavaliers, so that's soldiers on horses, in a forward concentration, rather than falling back to a more natural defence position. Great Britain would respond with bombing raids over Germany 3 days later. On September 17, 1939, the Soviet Union invaded eastern Poland. The last operational Polish unit surrendered on October 6th. So I just want to clear things up a little bit. So Soviet Union is Russia, but it's also the Ukraine, and there's like other countries that were in the Soviet Union, but it was mainly Russia, just in case you're a little bit confused by that. After Poland's defeat, Nazi Germany and the Soviet Union divided the country in accordance with a secret clause in the German-Soviet Non-Aggression Pact. So here's a map just to give you a bit of an idea of how this all was happening. Primary and secondary sources discussion. So in the discussion tab 3.1 sources, answer the discussion questions. Today we are going to use our historical empathy to engage in a primary source, but first, answer the discussion question.